Hello YouTube, Kolbot Forever here. Today we will go over auto skill and auto stat. At the bottom of any character config will be the two sections. They look like this. Before we edit, let's open up the examples. The examples are located in your Kolbot folder, D2BS, Kolbot, libs, config, templates, auto skill example builds.txt. Side note, skill numbers found in D2BS, Kolbot, SDK. First number is the skill number. Second is how many points / what level you want this skill to be. And the last will be true or false, true to stop at that level, false to continue allocating more points after. For example, we usually don't want more than 1 point into teleport. Like the example above, they used the true function to put only 1 point into teleport. Next, I will explain the first line build for the Fire Sorceress. It's also written out for reference. Always put the first skill you want points into first, then place the next after. You can also do this, as you will see, if there is a level requirement for the next skill that must be met. Skill number 36 is Firebolt, until level 4, then 1 point into Frozen Armor. Another way I could show you that won't work if used, but easier to understand, is this example. Firebolt, level 4, not satisfied. Frozen Armor, level 1, not satisfied. Remember, whichever is first will get allocated first. In other words, true would mean you want a value to stop. False would mean you want to continue further allocation until the count is met. We would want to plan ahead, figure out how we want the build to go ahead of time, then map it out using the template above. Here is a care config with the example pasted in. Autostat is next. Find the template or example in the same location as the skill builds. Folders D2BS, Kolbot, libs, config, templates. Stated, we can show stat types as integers or strings. You can use the full name like strength or use an abbreviation STR. Even a single letter S for strength. Let's look at an example. 4 points, it will ignore plus stats from items. These will be base points and not total points. First line is strength until 35 points. Vitality 50 until we reach 50 base points. Then we have dexterity. This example, they wanted to show you can use dex until you reach a certain block chance. This does use dex from items and will try and cast Holy Shield if available. This is meant for Paladin. If you want to use this, we need to define the block chance in the config.autostat.blockchance. This is located in your character config file in the autostat section, third line down as shown. Next, the example shows, after getting to the block chance desired, it will move on to strength until 55 base points. Finally, we have vitality, and we will place all remaining points into this stat. Keep in mind, you could go much further into the build to specify level by level if you like. Example at the bottom of something similar to that. When I level my characters with the Waka script, I use this as my autostat build. When I tested the autostat and build, I somehow lost the footage. I was using Waka and it worked just fine. This is my recommended use, but there are many others. Generally, if you are using a follower and they are leveling as the leader is killing mobs nearby. Hope this helped. Have a good one and see you next time.